Welcome back, guys, to the Crystal Clear channel. Today we're going to be playing Prison Architect, and so this game is a sandbox game, and you basically are the architect of the prison, and you got to try to keep your prisoners under control, expand your prison, grow rich, and it's pretty fun. So let's get straight into it. I'm gonna have my male. This is my warden. Guard dogs have a 50% chance of fully uncovering any tunnels they detect. This is what I usually like to do. Fog of War, I'll do forests, and then failure conditions. Failure conditions. Gangs we want. I'll do events because it's YouTube. Weather and temperature, staff needs I'm not going to do. And yeah, I'll do medium prison, and let's begin. Okay, so if you guys don't know what Prison Architect is, I really recommend this game. Like, this game is one of my favorite games I have. So it's a lot more interesting than it sounds. So you have workers, and they have to build the prison, and you can get tons of staff. This is just the beginner, but once you get bureaucracy unlocked, you can just get tons of people, and you can grow your prison really big. So right now, we have our deliveries and garbage, and we're gonna start off. So our prisoner intake is closed, so we're not getting any prisoners tomorrow. And we're going to start off with making a foundation here. So let's see. Yeah, we'll do 19. Why the freak not? So it's going to be 19 and 19. I'm going to place a solitary door right here. And so solitary doors make it so guards have to open it, and they're also very strong. That's the strongest door in the game. I really like that for my entrance, just so prisoners can't escape. And this is also the first thing they're seeing of the prison, so you want to make sure that it's secure. I'll add cameras and guard dogs, and make sure that this is very, very high secure, and make sure that they know that they're in a high security prison. Okay, so next we're going to make a little office area for our wardens and our staff. So it needs to be 14 and about this long. I'll do like 22, that sounds good. And I'm going to get my staff doors in here, and then we can start building over there once that is complete. Also over here, we're going to get our walls going once this loads up. After it just needs to complete just a bit more of this, and once this is complete, okay, now it's complete, and we can add it in. So okay, and then we'll have our water tank, objects, utilities. Okay. So I just did my water and electricity, and oh yes, I knew that was wrong. Okay, so it needs to be just one more. I'm gonna demolish these walls really quick, and we'll get that going here. Get that staff door right there. Oh, we also need to get a guard so he can open up those areas. And I'll connect this to the water, and I'm going to put some capacitors. Capacitors increase the capacity of how much power it can produce, and if you don't have enough, then the prison just blacks out and your prisoners get really mad at you. So you want to make sure you have enough power there. I'm going to just get these really quick and make sure we have plenty of power. I'm also going to accept some grants, so we'll have some money to play around with. And we'll start off like a basin detention center. Not basin. Okay, I'm also going to get this going down here, like this. Make sure that there's power. So these are the main power lines, but light switches can connect with smaller wires, but they need the main power line close enough, close to them. And then we're also going to have that, not concrete tile, but the concrete floor, so it's the correct floor. And okay, so this is going out good, guys. So next we need to build the offices. So it's 5, 10, 15, and then 4, and then 4. Okay. Whoops. Okay. And put those there, and those there. And so these are the staff doors, or the staff offices, where they can do their job, and they can research more about prison, and each of them research different things. So we can have like janitors, prison labor, tax haven, really good security like guard dogs, sniper towers, security cameras. Like, it gets pretty interesting pretty fast, and pretty complicated too. Okay, so I'm gonna make these all offices, and I'll show you how to make one. Then I'm just gonna, well, actually I'll just do a quick build. So I'll show you a cool little trick. So I have a filing cabinet, and then for the office, like, this is the requirements, as you see, room requirements. That is what you need to build the room and have it pass as an office. And then you do what a clone, like the clone tool, so you just need to make sure everything's built in here. And you do this, and then I can just copy and paste pretty much. And then I'll also have to build one upside down, actually, because we need the opposite way, like the desk down here and flipped here. Whoops. Then we'll do the chair, flip that, and the staff door. Oh wait, not the staff door, I'm sorry. I need the filing cabinet, because that's what we need for that. And then once that's all done and all built, we'll get my clone going, and we'll make a new room. Sweet. Okay. And then just boom, boom. Okay, so now I can have the warden and have an office. I'm gonna get some bureaucracy going, and we're gonna research security, finance, and maintenance, and we'll also do legal and psychology and education, and we'll get all that to later. But I'm just gonna research those two: prison policy and micromanagement. We'll see that come in handy later. Okay, now I'm gonna add a table, because we're gonna make this the reception. Okay, so wait. Okay, so here's the reception room, and we'll put a jail door right here. And I'm gonna have, let's see, I need an office desk and a chair again. So this is what the prisoners will come into. This is where they get their uniforms, and they make sure that we have no contraband on them, so they come into the prison clean. And yeah, so I'm also gonna put a metal detector. Just make sure prisoners don't have anything on them, and I'll also have a dog sniffing around too. So here's the metal detector, and that needs like direct power. It's not like a light switch where it needs like these tiny little lines. It needs direct power, and we'll get that. And then we'll make this room the reception. Perfect. Okay, reception is done. Okay, so now we need to get into the basic detention center. So let's see. We need to build a holding cell, which we can just do right now. Wait, so holding cells needs to be 5. So I don't want to build it there because that's a little squish and compact. If we build it over here, this will be a win-win, I think. And we'll add a jail door. And then for our, we need some benches so they can sit down. Oh, not a bench there. Whoops. A toilet so they can, go to the bathroom when they need to. And we'll also put all of these here, and we'll get some bunk beds so they can sleep. I'm not a monster, guys. I'll let them sleep. I don't want them to sleep on the benches. So, and that's not covering the door. The door is just open. But yeah, so there's our holding cell. And we'll also get some water. So small pipes can't go that far, but prisoners can't crawl through them. Large pipes can expand and then go really far across the prison, but prisoners can crawl through them. And then there's hot water pipe for hot water. Toilets don't need hot water because it's just a toilet. but like showers and some other stuff, you can get hot water. So let's see, we have a holding cell right here. Okay, so there's no canteens, but no prisoners coming in for a bit, so there will be a canteen when we're done. We'll add a shower so they can bathe properly. Wait. Yeah, perfect. Okay. We'll add a door here and a door here. And we'll get some shower heads so then they can be relieved and they won't get mad because they have hygiene as like one of their things that they want passed off. So you can hear that satisfying sound of the shower heads going in. I really like that sound. Oh, one second, just auto save really quick. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna replace the tiles with concrete floor, and then we'll have to bring up the water. So we'll get a large pipe going here so that can expand left later on, and then we'll just have this all be small pipes. Okay. Just have that pipe go up one more. Okay, so now our pipes are taken care of. And once that's built, the shower will be done. I'm going to name this the shower really quick. Or not name it, but declare that a shower. Okay, so what else do we need? We need a kitchen, canteen, and some guards and cooks. Okay, so this shouldn't be that hard. A canteen needs to be pretty big. So this could be our kitchen right here. Okay, we'll put a staff door and a metal detector. Then we'll also get some electricity going up here. And yeah, so once the staff door's in there, we need to make this a kitchen. So kitchens require a lot of power, but it shouldn't be that hard on our power source because it's still doesn't have that much on it. Okay, so we have all our appliances here, and we'll put a sink back here. So it's a pretty small kitchen, but it's going to feed a pretty small amount of people. Later on, we'll definitely have to expand this prison kitchen area, but for now, it is good. So this also can require hot water. It doesn't require it, but I usually like giving it hot water. I just do that. So, and then I put the hot water here. And we'll also put hot water in the showers. So prisoners won't complain about that. And we'll be happy that there's hot water in the showers. Okay. So this also needs power for it to function correctly. And that needs power there. Okay, so our prison is looking pretty good so far. Still doesn't have any prisoners and just one guard and some workers. But it's definitely getting there. And then this here, as you probably noticed, I left a little hallway. This will have a large jail door. Oh, whoops, that is the wrong way. A large jail door, and I'm gonna put a fence out here. Let's see, a fence, and we can make this the yard. Okay, so I'll also put some weights out here and some phone booths, which will actually make a security room, and we'll tap into their phone calls to make sure that they're not doing anything bad, or like assigning or calling, because we don't want family members. Sorry, I'm trying to spit this out. Family members can throw stuff over the wall, like weapons and stuff, and we want to try to keep that out. So we'll have confidential informants, and we'll have the phones tapped. So to make our prison as secure as possible. So this is going to be a max security prison. That means we're taking in max security prisoners, and we're going to have harsh punishments and make sure they stay in line. And the harder the prisoners to take care of, the actual better the more money you get from the government. So real quickly, guys, I know I'm just gonna, let's see, game. I am gonna have the temperature not in Celsius, as I'm American, and I I usually find that it's easier to read Fahrenheit. So 41 Fahrenheit. Or is that 7? I think it's 41. 41 Fahrenheit. That makes a lot more sense to me personally than Celsius. I'm sorry if you guys are English or anywhere else in the world pretty much, but I'm gonna have it Fahrenheit for this video and for this series, I mean. Okay, so now we're pretty close, guys. We just need to build our yard, which is pretty much done. I'm gonna be pretty nice to my prisoners, and I'm gonna have our yard be grass instead of sand or anything else. So this is all grass, or will be in a sec. And also different tiles have walking speed, and so you make like walk speed is normal, and then some of them fast. Like example, your prisoners will walk faster, and that can really help out. And it's kind of cool that you can do that. It's an interesting thing. Okay, so we'll leave the hallway here. That's what I've decided. So 1, 2. So it's a 2-block hallway. Then this is like our canteen, pretty much. Let's see. We'll make that an odd number. I'll have this here. So actually, we need to make this an even number, because there's already a wall here. And then we'll also make this the hallway. Okay, so this is looking good. I'll have the large jail door right here for the entrance to this place, and then we'll put a wall out for the canteen, the function. Okay, so once this is loaded up, there we go. I am gonna put the wall out, and we're also gonna put some electricity in here. And I'm also gonna put a door right here, so the kitchen staff can just walk over in here and place it on serving tables, the food, so we immediately, so we don't have to waste any time there. So let's see, how do we want to do this serving table area? So I guess, whoops, that is backwards. So I guess we could do like this, and then we'll do this as the 2 serving tables. And then over here we'll just have tables and everything. Okay, so this is going good. I'm gonna have 2 doors here and on this side. We're also gonna put metal detectors on here just to make sure no knives or forks or anything can get through. We want to make sure. Okay, so we're actually out of money. I just realized that. We need to finish this grant really quick. Let's see. So we need to make this a canteen so we can finish that grant. Okay, so it needs a table and a bench. So we'll put our table here and our bench here, and then our staff will be a guard. Crap, we need 2 cooks. Okay, so the way we're gonna finish that off, okay, yeah, this is way dirty, but the way we're gonna finish that off is we're gonna accept prisoners in our prison, and the government also pays us. Okay, so intake, we don't have cells, do we? Well, we have a holding cell, so we'll do MaxSec is the only one open, and then we'll do total prisoners is 5. Okay. So this is going good. Okay, so I'm going to put this full here, and then in 11 hours we'll get that, the prisoner intake. So for now, we're just going to wait, and guys, I'll see you in the morning when we get our new prisoner. Alright, guys. Alright, welcome back, guys. We have about 1 more hour until a prisoner comes in. We're just going to pay these 2 cooks. Once we pay those 2 cooks, we'll have enough money because we'll get this completed, and we'll have $10,000 that we again can upgrade our prison and probably make a small cell wing. So now we have $10,000, and with that $10,000, I'm going to hire an accountant to get $5,000 more. Look at us being productive. Okay, so I'm just going to finish what I left off here, but I'm also going to hire a foreman and a chief, so these guys can work on the here and continue our tree here. So we're going to do prison labor and cleaning and groundkeeping. Those are actually all pretty useful. And I just spent 6 grand. So that probably wasn't the best idea, but I'm going to have him working on that because I like those. Okay, so the metal detector. It's going to go on both ends here. We'll also get our electricity going in here. Okay, perfect, guys. Now we have all this going, and it looks great. Our prison's going good. I'll hire some more guards up in a bit, because right now our prisoner. So where is our one singular prisoner? So I don't really know, personally. I think he's in here. Now let's see. Hey guard, I want you to go in here. That's another micromanaging. Okay, so here's our prisoner, Seth Pyrie. Murdered 3 people during an armed robbery. He claimed not guilty and said he thought he was in a video game dream. He was convicted of 2 life sentences. Okay. So, the video gamer will definitely make sure that he stays away from TVs and anything else that is semi-close to video games. Okay, so we're going down actually a bit, but we can get some. Let's see. If we had a 3x3, so let's see. If we did it this way. Okay, so that's a cell. That's a cell. Yeah, okay, so that's 2 cells, because then you put 1 here, and you put a wall here. Okay, so we'll have this actually as a foundation. So building, so let's see, 5 long. So it's 5 long, and then plus the 2. So 7 would be another cell, which we'll probably do, and then probably another 7. Okay, so now we have 6 cells. So we're starting to expand our prison here. Okay, so that is the cell. So this is the entrance. Just gonna place that really quick. And then when our next prisoners come in, then we'll have enough money to give them proper cells and just proper everything, really. So, yep, this is what our cells look like right now. We'll also add a bench so we have enough capacity. So I'm going to keep this prison pretty small until we have money to really get up there. Just to give us a kickstart and some money, I'm going to get some grants going. So cell block A I'll do, and this. Okay, so that gave us $30,000, which can help us further increase our prison. Okay, also, this needs to be dismantled immediately. That was placed in the wrong spot. Once that's dismantled, I'm placing it right here. Okay, like that. And then, so I have a large jail door. I'm going to place that right here. And, okay, so here are our cells. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do for my cells throughout this whole game. Unless I change them or make some nice quality cells. Because prisoners can get upgraded in cells if they, like, you know, if they're not starting riots, if they follow the rules, they're not causing trouble. They can actually get upgraded, which I am with. I will gladly upgrade them as long as they aren't gonna destroy everything. Okay, so I usually give my prisoners, so you can put like radio, TV, or weight bench, or whatever you really want in the room. I don't really give them bookshelves because they have a library. What I usually give them is actually a phone booth. This way, this really solves their family needs, and they can connect to their families, so they will be happier in my prison. And I found that works really well. I've tested radios and TVs, and but I found this is the best one. I've even tested bookshelves out, but I really prefer this personally. So here is that. Okay, so this is what our cells look like. I'm gonna clone this really quick. So let's see, quick build, clone. So I'm cloning this. Let's see. Actually, I don't wanna risk it there. Okay. Okay, Then 1, 2, 3. There's the 3. And the wall. We'll then place the jail doors in here. So then we'll have more cells for our incoming inmates. And then he can just keep this all to himself until we get our next thing in. So, cell. This is now a cell. And this will be a cell. And I'm also going to add a small pipe. I'm just going to continue that there. I'll probably add the large water pipe right now down this hallway. And yes, I do realize I forgot that one. Just move a bit forward. Okay. So now, guys, we are doing good. He just got transferred over here. So now he has a correct cell. So we're an hour away from getting our new cellmate. Or cellmates, I should say. Because we're getting multiple. So I'm gonna try to hurry and finish their cells real quick. And let's see. Oh, I'm gonna give them the phone boost. So that's the wall. Here's the door. Oh, I don't know why I built an extra one there, but I did. I'm gonna hire like 4 guards probably. Actually, let's go to 5. We have the money, and we will have the prison soon. Okay, so our prisoners just got in. So here they are in reception. They just got the new inmate outfit, and I am gonna not be a monster, and I'm gonna give them working flushing toilets really quick there. Okay, so now we have like our first salving done. I'm probably just gonna clone this real quick here. Right there. And so it's working well, guys. So this is my prison so far. I'm probably gonna end off the episode here. This is what my prison looks like. The canteen's way bigger than it needs to be. The yard is, but this is room for expansion. Thank you guys so much for watching this video on Prison Architect. If you guys want to see more Prison Architect, please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!